Good afternoon, everybody. It's Josh here from Lookin for Games, and welcome to this week's edition of the Weekly Update. Also, Happy Pi Day. Let's jump into this week's schedule. Tonight is Friday Night Magic. Every Friday we run a draft or some form of constructed. Tonight we'll be drafting against the latest set, Aether Drift. This new set takes racers across 3 planes where they'll face obstacles, hazards, and other racers as they try to hit max speed and claim the gold. We'll be kicking things off at 7 o'clock with a check-in starting at 6:30, so please come and join us for Friday Night Magic. On Sunday, we kick off our next slate of Lookin for Adventure with DM Paul presenting the next chapter of the Prince of Lies. Then on Thursday, DM Zach presents the next chapter of Haven City. And then on Saturday, DM Dave presents the next chapter of his adventure, Cholt Expedition. You can scan the QR code on the screen or click the link in the description below. It'll take you right to our Warhorn page. You'll see all of our available games and sign up to play. Now, also on Sunday, just jumping ahead. Also on Sunday, we run our first of the last 2 RCQs of the month at noon. We'll be kicking off a sealed event for that using the packs from Aether Drift, where folks will go head-to-head in matchups for store credit prizing and an invite to the regional championships in either Minneapolis, Minnesota, or Hartford, Connecticut. Play for that starts at noon with a check-in starting at 11:30. So, video game month continues as we move on from bloodthirsty zombie folk to stealth and espionage in Metal Gear Solid. This classic video game sneaks its way past the guards and onto our tabletop. Snake's mission in this game is to infiltrate Shadow Moses and stop terrorists, and it'll be nearly impossible, but this time you won't have to go it alone because you'll have iconic characters from all of the Metal Gear Solid games to play as you face off against legendary villains in a campaign-style mission. Who will stealth their way to victory and who will get caught by the guards? Find out when we play Metal Gear Solid for game night. Surpassing a drum roll, but I've been promising you a surprise for the last entry of game night, and everything for a pleasant change has gone to plan. So our final session of our video game theme, we'll be playing Steam Forged Games Monster Hunter World. Now the cool thing, now of course this is just, we already had this in stock, so that's not the surprise. The surprise is we're going to have 2 different versions playing at the same time. We're going to run Ancient Forest on one table and Wildspire Wastes on another, where we'll face off against massive monsters as we attempt to protect our base camp, and every fight is a boss fight. We'll take on quests in an open world and try to improve our skills to gain even better rewards with each monster that we hunt. Who will be the ultimate hunter and who will end up just a pile of bones? Find out when we play Monster Hunter World ×2 for game night. And of course, as the month has all but wrapped up, we welcome your comments and suggestions, so please leave them in the comments section down below. And if we choose your theme idea, you will get a new shirt from Lookin for Merch. On Friday, we'll be wrapping up our RCQ marathon, it seems like, with a standard event starting at 6:30. So starting at 6:30, play starts at 6:30, check-in at 6 o'clock. So we're running this one just a little bit earlier because these things do tend to run a little long. So we're starting at 6:30 on the 21st with a cap of 16 players. Again, just so we're not here until 5 o'clock the following morning. But they'll once again be playing for head-to-head for packs, and as well limited edition pins along with those invites. So we've had a full month of RCQ events, and we'll be wrapping this one up on the 21st. Again, note the start time is 6:30, so we're going to start checking in at 6 o'clock with a start time of 6:30 as we run that one right alongside with Friday Night Magic on the 21st. Next Saturday, we'll be playing our next session of Blood on the Clocktower. Each session is a different game, a different theme, and a different demon that has plans for the poor citizens of the small town of Ravenswood Bluff. We'll be playing one of the core sets this time, Bad Moon Rising, and I'll post a link in the description below so that you can see all of the details as well as get access to a script and sign up to play. Play starts at 7 o'clock, so come and join us for Blood on the Clocktower. New at LFG. From Asmodee and Fantasy Flight Games, the Drowned City Investigator expansion for the Arkham Horror card game is in stock today. It adds a trove of new player cards and options for deck building, including a brand new specialist card that plays off of investigators' traits, such as the Trawler, who protects the vulnerable. Lucius Galloway, the poet, who draws inspiration from horrors, fend off monsters with a gangster. He's got a whole mess of things to choose from. You can control your fate with prophetic visions from the writer, as well as weather any storm as the lawyer. So you've got a lot of options to choose from. And of course, the cool thing about this system is they are compatible with any of the other core sets for Arkham Horror, the card game. And then we'll also have the, coming next month, we'll have the campaign expansion where we'll have a whole new campaign built just around this theme, the Drowned City. Thanks to a new contact with CGE Games, we have new to LFG Space Captains. This 1-to-4 worker placement game puts you in the uniform of a Starship captain who just got their promotion. So it's time to fix up your ship, train your crew, and go out and explore the galaxy. With tons of upgrade options, make your ship unique to you as you prove to be the best captain who ever took the helm. Starship Captains is available in stock today and for order at lookinforgames.com. We also got a restock of some great CGE games, including Trap Words and Letter Jam. We'll also be taking pre-orders very soon for the brand new adventure box coming out in July for the Lost Ruins of Arnak. So a lot of cool stuff coming in from Chex Games Edition, and thanks to them for hooking us up. In the queue, on March 28th, our Friday Night Magic will include our store championship for Aether Drift. Entry is $25 and includes store prizing and promos for everyone who participates. Winners will get store credit prizing and special promo cards, including the Virtue of Persistence for the top finisher. Play starts at 7 o'clock, so come and join us for the store championship on March 28th. And of course, I've been harping ad nauseum about the new set for Magic the Gathering Final Fantasy. This thing, of course, is going to be huge, so we want to just keep throwing it out there. We're going to be wrapping up the form that I've linked in the description. We'll be wrapping that all up at the end of this month. That'll give us time to collate all the orders and try to source all of our vendors near and far to make sure we get as much of this in as possible. But those are all going to be wrapped up at the end of March. So if you're interested, please click that link, fill out that form, and we'll try to get your stuff in for Final Fantasy. Once we have confirmation, we'll reach out to folks with orders. But one thing we do have confirmation on, of course, is our pre-release event. That's going to be running the weekend of June 6th. That's going to the 6th, 7th, 8th. Of course, we have our 7 o'clock session running along Friday Night Magic. June 7th at 6 o'clock. And then our Sunday session at 1 o'clock, of course, is our very popular two-headed giant event. Linking all of this in our description so you can see not only all of the available sessions, but you can also fill out that form so that you can we can start putting together pre-orders for this new set for Final Fantasy. What I haven't linked in here today, and I need to get on that, is actually the next set of Magic the Gathering is not Final Fantasy. It's in fact Tarkir Dragonstorm. And that's going to be running the weekend of April 13th. So next week we will post all of that stuff and get all those details for you. So you can also pre-order and join us for that pre-release for the next set of Tarkir Dragonstorm. And as always, we've got some titles coming in very soon, including Horror on the Orient Express. Told you a little bit about the Lost Ruins of Arnak. This is a new adventure box, which not only is going to fit all of the existing items for the Lost Ruins of Arnak, including the base game, but it will also have a new expansion with it as well. So you're not only getting a storage box, but you're also getting some cool new content. Monty Python, The Search for the Holy Grail. Those products have arrived on shore, so those are going to start coming out to us very soon. Of course, I mentioned the campaign expansion for the Arkham Horror card game, and of course, my personal favorite to say, Monty Python's co-curricular medieval reenactment program. Again, not to be confused with an RPG, which means we will not be running these RPG sessions of this co-curricular reenactment program. I can almost guarantee we will not. So those are all coming in very soon. And that's our update for this week. If you enjoy our content, please like, subscribe, and feel free to tell others about us because, as I always say, you shouldn't be the only one to suffer. Thank you for watching. Have a great day. Happy Pie Day. Go and have yourself a big slice of pie. Thanks for watching.